Welcome, race fans, to This Weekend Racing for May 3rd, 2019, and now for the latest. Joe Logano at the White House. 2018 NASCAR Cup Series champion Joe Logano was invited to the White House on Tuesday in attendance for a 14-minute ceremony on the South Lawn. Joe Logano, Roger Penske, and President Trump, and the 22 car in the White House driveway. Trump said that he watches NASCAR all the time and is a longtime friend of Roger Penske, and says, quote, "The team is a winner and NASCAR is a winner." He also congratulated 22 crew chief Todd Gordon. Penske and Logano paid tribute to the men and women of our military. Logano then hands President Trump a helmet used during the 2018 season and a replica of his championship trophy. There's a video up in the video section at motorsportsradio.net. The return of single-car qualifying. News broke on Wednesday. NASCAR is returning to single-car qualifying starting this weekend at Dover, at all oval tracks, and applies to all three series, single-car and single-round qualifying. At tracks 1.25 miles or less, qualifying will be 2 timed laps. For tracks over 1.25 miles, there will be 1 timed lap. According to Jim Utter from motorsport.com, qualifying order draw will be determined by the previous race's starting lineup. Top 20 starters will start their laps in the second half of qualifying. The remaining drivers will start in the first half. The Dover Garage Makeover. Dover International Speedway announced on Monday the Cup Series garage will be undergoing some remodeling. Construction set to start on Tuesday after the Dover weekend wraps up, and is expected to be completed by September before the October Dover race. Square footage of the Cup Series garage, currently 18,400 square feet, will be expanded to 23,100 square feet, 44 garage bays, 15 feet by 30 feet, and individual doors for cars and teams, and other things, including some modifications in the infield at turns 1 and 2. This year marks the 50th anniversary of the Monster Mile. Dover International Speedway opened in 1969, built by Melvin Joseph of Melvin Joseph Construction Company, originally an asphalt track, later converted to concrete. Asphalt from 1969 to 1994, concrete 1995 to present, and the famous mascot standing at 48 feet, Miles the Monster, derived from the track's nickname, the Monster Mile, formerly known as White Lightning. First race, the Mason-Dixon 300 on July 6, 1969, winner Richard Petty. And one unique thing about Dover is you have the horse track in the middle. So you got cars and ponies. All right, penalty update. Yes, everybody loves the penalty update. In the NASCAR Cup Series, the number 3 team driver Austin Dillon. This has to do with the deck lid. NASCAR dictates that the deck lid must be used as supplied from the manufacturer. It was discovered that the 3 team was using filler. The 3 team found that the deck lid needed a slight adjustment and made that adjustment using Bondo. As a result, kart chief Gregory Ebert has been suspended for 1 race, and the 3 team was docked 10 driver points, so Dillon now drops from 13th to 14th in the driver standings. Also, number 3 crew chief Danny Stockman has been fined $25,000. And 12-team driver Ryan Blaney, the 12-team penalized for 1 unsecured lug nut. Crew chief Jeremy Bowens fined $10,000. And they're off. It's called the most exciting 2 minutes in sports, the Run for the Roses, the 145th running of the Kentucky Derby at the famous Churchill Downs in Louisville. Inaugurated in 1875, Kentucky Derby, the kickoff of the Triple Crown, post time 6:50 p.m. Eastern on Saturday over on NBC. The Preakness is scheduled for May 18th and the Belmont Stakes June 8th. Thank you, race fans, for tuning in. This is Manny Allegretto for Motorsports Radio USA, motorsportsradio.net.